Alright, today we are going to be learning a shading technique slash exercise, if you would say. Oh, here comes my cat Loki. He's here to say hi. And so what we're going to do is we are going to draw any shape that you want to. Starting out, it can be a heart, it can be a square, it can be a star shape, but basically what we're going to do, oh, my bad, it can be a scribble or it can look like a splat. It's whatever shape you want it to be. And do something fun, a little shape. Maybe here, if I want to do like a little, make it look like a little splat, you can do whatever you want. This is just the outline for the exercise. Okay, so the exercise is what's going to be inside the actual shape that you choose to draw. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a bunch of squiggly lines. And it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. By no means. Just random squiggly lines. Oh, that's Loki. He's a little interested in the pen right now. Ready? Go. Thank you. He's also interested in the scribbles. Little scribbles wherever you want to put them, and you can put more than 3 scribbles within. That way you can do the project. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Buddy, Loki, Chew, thank you, love you. Here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start in any one of these shapes, and let me focus. There we go. We start shading one side darker. I'm doing this with a pen, but you can do it with a pencil. It's more common with a pencil, but you can do it with any media that you want, really. Shading in. Oh, focus. There we go. And then you get lighter as you go down. Loki. Hey bud. Chew. Loki. You're in the shot. Don't eat it. Go. Sorry. Okay, you start off, and then you get lighter and lighter till you get to about the outline, and you can't see the outline anymore. And then now, this is the fun part, you go from one scribble to the next. So the next scribble, if it's light like this, the next start to a scribble has to be dark. And then you do the same thing. You go back to light, and then what if it's like light here but dark here? Then you would go dark here, stay light here, and get lighter throughout like that. And it's just kind of an exercise of contrast in a way, of lighting and shading. Sorry, let me focus. It's a fun exercise to do, really. It's usually better with graphite, but you can do it with a pen too. So for here, you would start the lighting back here, or the shading back here. Sorry, my bad. And then you'd get lighter, lighter. And then when you're all done with the project, it turns out looking really good. But basically you fill it all in, and then you just again, that's it, and it turns out really cool. So right here, it would be dark because it's light, and then it would get lighter gradually because this is darker. Make sure you fill in all the edges. Like right now, kind of skimping out a bit, so I gotta zoom down on that. Yeah, you want to make sure to really fill in every nook and cranny. That's another good lesson or exercise that this does, is that you want to fill in all the space. That looks a little bit better. So like for this one, we'd want it to start darker here and get lighter. And then here, we'll start dark. And then here, we'll start dark, because this is dark. And then this will be lighter. And then this will be darker. It's sort of like a brain puzzle. Almost. And it's really good, because then it'll help you with shading when you're shading in the long term. This is the exact same thing that you want to do when you shade. Is that you never want dark on dark. You always want them alternating to some degree. So like you can already see where this one's going, because since that one has to be dark, the other side is lighter, so it makes that squeezing effect. It's really one of my favorite. It's really one of my favorite projects or pastimes to do if you're bored. I don't do it that often, but it is a very fun exercise. And you can see how it switches up really quickly. How this side is light. And now, there we go. This side is going to be dark. How it's kind of alternating here. It's a good and fun challenge to do, I think. So for here, if I'm drawing this one, this would have to start lighter because it's darker on this side. And then it'll become darker on this side, the other side. And once you're done, it turns into a really cool abstract piece of art. And then this one is dark, so kind of follow that lead. And that'll be dark to light, and then to dark. And this one will be kind of cornered because that's light, light, dark, dark, light, dark. Oh, sorry. This will be kind of contrast because this is light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. And this one right here. Go from dark to light. then you can go back and redefine what you don't think is good. Right here, I can do with pen, I can go back in and crosshatch to make it look a little bit nicer. A little bit more smooth, as some people may say. This one's a bit longer because, well, first of all, I don't know how to do a time lapse. I'm new to it, and so just kind of want to show you in detail. Might be easier to explain that way too. There we go. And it'll be just a cool abstract design. So yeah, I filled out a couple of squares. There you have it. These ones would be light, light, and then dark, and dark. And just fill it out from there. And yeah, you fill it all out here in whatever shape you made. You just fill in that shape with this exercise, and it helps you a lot with learning depth and contrast when it comes to shading and making depth. And that's the practice for today. Thank you.